Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ Nuki, your girl.
It's here, Nicole.
We're back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
It's a Kid and C original.
I'm gonna have to practice because. Okay, come on.
I just can't get in tune, but I know where I'm going with it, so that's all you need to know. Welcome back to the channel, man. We got a good one for y'all. We got a family secret that you didn't know about till you were older. Some of y'all didn't know about till you was grown. Almost on your own, but it was so you didn't know about till you were older. I'm sorry. You know what I'm laughing? Hey, I ain't gonna speak on it. I'm gonna just laugh.
Come on.
Hey, tell me. Hey, let us know in the comment section down below a family secret. Do I got any family secrets? You a motherfucking lie.
Y'all are.
Nah, I'm my daddy's side now. When your uncle say he'll shoot you, you just forget. When the last time I went back home, first time I ever meet my uncle, talking about some, who was you? I shoot folks. I'm like, shit.
But that's not a family secret, though.
I ain't saying that some, I said, motherfucker
because
crazy.
of what I said.
I'm motherfucker crazy. That's why I don't go around like this. So with that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go. If you want to further support, just always check down below. Also, salute to the comment of the day, man. We highly appreciate that. Y'all continue to spam us up in the comment section down below. But let's get into these juicy topics of family secrets that you didn't know about until you were older. You got one? I'm just playing. That's all. I'm just laugh. Just laugh at it. I know.
Okay.
All right.
Keep going.
You ready?
Yes.
All right.
That weird family secret that you didn't know about till you were older.
So my grandmother has this diamond ring that is absolutely gorgeous that she has always told me I could have because it was just a gift from her boyfriend and it didn't really have any meaning to it. And I always wonder why my mom and no one else would fight me for it. Would say like, no, I'm getting it when she dies. None of them cared. So a few years ago, my mother is like, I think it's time you knew the truth about the ring and the reason why I don't want it. I don't want it because it was originally given to me by your grandmother's boyfriend. He actually proposed to me with the ring. And when I came to your grandmother with the ring, with the Polaroids of his genitalia that he left in my bed for me, and a bunch of other proof that he was a creep, Grandma didn't believe me and then kept the ring for herself. And she's still dating him to this day.
God!
And she just dating him. They never even got married.
And she got the photos of the genitalias to prove.
Shut up.
That weird family secret that you didn't know about till you were older.
Okay, so my mom is black and white. Black on her dad's side, white on her mom's side. And she never met her mom's parents, and she always wanted to know why. But it was never a big deal, you know? The family just, we're just not close to them. So there was nothing. She just went along with life, not knowing her grandparents. And then, as the years go by, stuff just happens, we deal with my aunts and uncles on my grandma's side and whatnot. And then one day, my mom, after my grandma's death, my mom asked my grandma's sister, so why did we never meet my grandparents? What was the deal with that? What was so mysterious about meeting them? Come to find out, my great-grandfather, this white man, owned slaves well into the 60s. And all of my aunts on my grandma's side married black men.
That weird family secret.
How the fuck he was able to into the 60s? What the damn.
Bruh.
Ooh, this ain't got shit on you, though. This ain't got none on you.
What you said?
Especially
Mind your business.
You didn't know about till you were older.
This is kind of bending the rules a little bit, but I'm the family secret. When my mom's found out that she was like pregnant with me, she left home and stayed in a women's shelter for the duration of her pregnancy. Had me and then gave me up when I was like a baby. She would visit me around Christmas and my birthday every year, maybe. She got married, had 2 kids, and she didn't tell her kids about me until my brother was, I think, 16 and my sister was 17. And to this day, I got aunts, uncles, and cousins that don't know that I exist. Dang. One time, my sister accidentally posted a selfie with me and then had to lie about who I was.
Dang. That weird family secret that you didn't know about until you were older.
That is messed up.
Not weird, but secret and explosive. So my mother has 3 sisters and 2 brothers. There's 6 of them. I was close to all of my aunties. One in particular when I was younger because she's my mom's twin. People see one of them downtown and they call them by the other name if they're in the wrong town because they used to both live in separate towns. When I was about 13, I came out to go to the playground and my auntie was standing in the doorway with me. And they yelled at me and they said, "Hi, is that your mom?" I said, No, it's my auntie. That's how much they look alike. So I was close to her. Until I had my daughter. And that's going to be part 2 of the story. Part 2 of Family Secret. So, when I met my husband, my ex-husband, I was with him for a while and then we got pregnant and we moved to another town an hour and a half away from where we both grew up. Mm-hmm. My aunt lived there, so she was the first person that I went to visit when I got there because she was the only one I knew there. Okay. Weeks and weeks and months, she was never home. Didn't answer her phone. Her buzzer was broken.
Hold on. What we doing?
I think her auntie is actually her mom. Her mom played both.
Girl, oh my God.
Didn't answer her phone. Her buzzer was broken. Couldn't figure out why she was never there anymore. I joined the local dance group for our culture. She was a part of it. She avoided me. Okay. Couldn't figure it out why. Part 3 coming up. Girl! Part 3 of the family secret. So, fast forward a couple of years. We're still in the dance group. My daughter's born. I'm dancing. I'm taking a part in a lot of it. She's a big part of the group. And we had a dance. For New Year's, we all went to the New Year's dance. We were raising money. The dance group raised the money by selling tickets and renting the hall and getting the band. So I went into the kitchen because she was one of the elders that was preparing the food. Okay. I told her, I don't know what happened. You've always been my favorite auntie. You have always been there for me. But since I've moved here, I don't know what happened. She went up one side of me and down the other side of me, telling me what a horrible person I was, what a slut I was, and tore me apart. I'm sorry, part 4.
This mother, she don't get to. I feel like it's something.
Hold on, don't say nothing.
It's something with the dude, though. I thought it was. Yeah, it's something with the dude.
Okay.
Part 4 and hopefully the last part. So I was heartbroken. We left. I went home and I cried. I couldn't figure it out. Fast forward, I think a year, talking to my husband and trying to figure things out. Not trying to figure things out, just like trying to live my life. Yeah. And his mom finally tells me that my husband and my auntie's son are brothers. My auntie cheated on my husband with my husband's dad while he was married to his mother.
Wait,
So
girl,
I
Hold on.
hold
She
the
said
freak on.
what now?
I'm trying to hold on. My brain.
She said her auntie's son, so her cousin is her husband's brother.
And then she lost me.
So her cousin.
Her cousin.
Damn.
He cheated on my husband with my husband's dad while he was married to his mother. So I unknowingly slapped her in the face with her past.
Yes.
My daughter's 23 and she still hates me.
What you so? Because she kind of threw me off with my husband. But it's what she's cheated with my husband's dad.
So basically, her auntie used to date her husband's dad, and her husband was
They both
still
had an
married.
affair.
Yeah,
they had an affair.
Yeah,
and end up having a kid.
And then she's like, "Oh, you whatever, because you dating my." Because she was a mistress. She had, because she was. He was
married. He was married to. So the affair. He ended up still having a kid with the original wife, but he ended up having a kid with her auntie.
And she like you.
And probably told her auntie. Her auntie probably told her husband that it's her son, and he still don't know to this day that's his son, who we think is his son, is really not his son. It's the other man's son.
Okay, now you throwing me.
Her husband's brother.
Her husband's brother, yeah.
Which is her cousin only by her auntie.
Right.
The father probably don't know that that's really not his son.
There was never no. She never said that her auntie was.
Yeah, she said he was cheating.
Her auntie was cheating with her husband's. Husband's dad.
Let's just get back.
Okay. Oh, let's go.
Your family secret that you didn't know about till you were older. I'll go first. So growing
My grandpa was in the mafia, and to get out, he had to change his name, lie about his age, and join the military.
that weird family secret that you didn't know about till you were older.
Alright, so before I say this, I know for a fact that at least half of you are not gonna believe me. I personally didn't believe it for a long time either, but now I'm just like, I do not doubt it at all. My grandmother was born in the 50s. She grew up in the Bronx until she moved out in the mid-70s. Some of y'all might know where I'm going with this already. But basically, as a kid, she grew up in the Bronx. She lived in a neighborhood, okay? Like everyone else. But here's the thing, there was someone else who lived in that neighborhood too. You wanna know what his name is? David Berkowitz. My grandmother knew of this kid, but she avoided him because everyone told her that there was something up with him. You know who Dave Berkowitz is? You'll probably know him better by Son of Sam. I may not like my grandmother that much, but she's lived a fucking crazy ass fucking life.
That weird family secret that you didn't know about till you were older. I'll go first. So growing up, it was just me and my mom, and I really didn't know my birthday. About 3 years ago, I got a Facebook message from a lady who claimed to be my babysitter from when I was really little. She was getting in touch with me to let me know I had a sister. Turns out my birth dad had knocked up my babysitter, who was of age, and secretly had a child with her that they had put up for adoption. My sister had known about me my entire life, and I had no clue she even existed. To say my mom was shocked was an understatement.
Wow.
My sister was just scared to tell me that she existed and knew I had no idea. She's a nurse in Tennessee and was adopted by a wonderful family and knows her birth mom and has met our birth dad but wasn't a fan. Takes a special kind of man to keep a whole other child a secret.
Right?
But I got a pretty cool sister out of it, so not too bad.
What are the odds?
What is the odds, bro? This was wild.
That is crazy.
Your secret ain't got nothing to do with I ain't know this love. You want to tell yours?
No.
I'm just playing. Dang, calm down, bro. It's actually a good thing you actually got something good out of it, though.
See, now you talking.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
it's actually a
anyway.
good thing, though. You got something good came out of it.
Something good came out of it.
So chill.
Yeah, chill. Jeez. But the one that really got me was that one that she took forever. She had like four part. Well, and this one was crazy too.
That first one.
What was the first one again?
That first one.
What was the first one again?
I can't remember for verbatim, but that first one, I remember the first one.
The first one was crazy, but I wish I could. I know it was crazy, but if I see the face, oh, yeah, that one was crazy.
That one was crazy.
That one was crazy, yeah.
Y'all let us know which one was crazy to y'all in the comment section down below. Spam us up, letting us know y'all thoughts and opinions down below. But as always, y'all know how it go. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is we are y'all.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my